Hello and welcome to our daily V News, and following are the headlines.
Vietnamese cargo ship was reported to have sunk, with one sailor aboard being rescued. Singapore takes lead in foreign investment in Vietnam. Hanoi welcomed 1.9 million foreign visitors in 2011. Central Highlands flowers and wood statues are on display in Dallas City.
Vietnamese cruise ship that vanished near the Philippines on Christmas Day was reported to have sunk, with one sailor aboard being rescued while 22 others still missing.
The Vietnam Maritime Search and Rescue Coordination Center said the lucky sailor Đậu Văn Hùng was rescued by a British ship which was heading towards Singapore on December 30th. Hùng told the center on the satellite phone that the cargo ship sank at 7 a.m. on December 25th. He also said he is now in good health condition. The center has asked for help from the Philippines, Japan, and Taiwan in search for the 22 remaining sailors. The vessel was carrying more than 54,000 tons of nickel ore and lost contact with its company, Vietnamese Shipping, on December 25th. After passing northeast of the Philippines' Luzon Island, heading to Ninh to a port in China from Indonesia port of Morowali.
Singapore is the largest foreign investor in Vietnam, with a registered capital of $24 billion, according to the Ministry of Planning and Investment.
The ministry's Foreign Investment Department told a press briefing in Hanoi on December 30th that Singapore is followed by the Republic of Korea, Japan, and Taiwan. By December 15th, Vietnam had more than 13,660 valid projects, with a combined registered capital of $198 billion. The country sets a target of attracting $15 to $16 billion in foreign direct investment in 2012, with about $10 to $11 billion expected to be disbursed. In the year, the country will give priority to investments in infrastructure, environmentally friendly industry, supporting industry, and high technology. It will help reduce FDI projects that ineffectively use natural resources and cause environmental pollution.
The textile and garment sector posted an export surplus of $6.5 billion this year, $1.5 billion higher than last year's figure.
The Vietnam Textile and Apparel Association said the country's garment exports to key markets experienced significant growth, such as Japan 52%, the EU 41%, and the US 14%. The association attributed growth in the sector to well-conducted market forecasts, efficient investment and production, and growing efforts by exporters to win the trust of international partners. Experts suggested the industry should reduce dependence on imports. Greater production of raw materials in the future will help the industry meet major export contracts and reduce business risks due to fluctuations in raw material prices in the world market, they say. The sector has targeted a $15 billion export turnover in 2012, a surge of 12% against the previous year's figure.
About 1.9 million foreign visitors came to Hanoi in 2011, an increase of 11% over the previous year, according to the Hanoi Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism.
Of the visitors, 1.4 million stayed for touring the city, up 15% from 2010. The city saw significant increases in the number of visitors from China, with 19%, Australia 28%, Japan 13%, and the Republic of Korea 22%. Hanoi also recorded a year-on-year increase of 10% in domestic visitors to the city. In 2012, Hanoi will also carry out various activities to attract more tourists, including opening more working streets in inner districts and organizing international tourism fairs.
A working holiday scheme between Vietnam and New Zealand provides the legal framework for young people to enjoy reciprocal working holiday opportunities in each other's country.
The scheme was signed in Hanoi on December 29th by the Minister of Labour, Invalids and Social Affairs Phạm Thị Hải Truyền and New Zealand Ambassador to Vietnam Heather Riddle. It opens the door to new opportunities for youth to gain a better appreciation of the host country's language and culture, thereby strengthening ties between the two countries. It is the first of its type that Vietnam has signed. However, New Zealand has similar arrangements with more than 30 other countries. The scheme will enable young people to have an extended holiday to experience the lifestyle and culture of the host country. Participants can also work and study during their visit. Once the arrangement comes into effect, it will allow up to 100 young citizens from each country, aged between 18 and 30, to work in the two countries each year.
Scientists said wildlife protection should be stepped up, particularly for those listed in the Red Book of Endangered Species. They also suggested microchips be implanted in wild tigers, as the number of the species of animal has shrunk to fewer than 50 in the wild in Vietnam.
The Institute of Ecology and Biological Resources said the number of wild tigers in Vietnam has been halved from 100 a decade ago. The institute blamed poaching, the illegal wildlife trade, deforestation and infrastructure development for the dramatic decline in tiger numbers. It said, wild tigers are now confined to a mere 9,300 square kilometers in the provinces of Điện Biên, Nghệ An, Hà Tĩnh, Quảng Nam, and Kon Tum and Đắk Lắk. Meanwhile, there are 76 tigers in captivity, of which 26 are on show in the provinces of Thanh Hóa, Thái Nguyên, Bình Dương, and Ho Chi Minh City. The origin of these tigers is largely unknown. Test results on gene samples taken from 38 captive tigers show that 7 are Amur tigers, 25 are Indochina tigers, and 4 are Indian tigers.
An exhibition of Central Highlands flowers and wood statues took place in Đà Lạt City on December the 29th. The event is a rehearsal for Đà Lạt Flower Festival, which will officially kick off 2 days later. On display are 200 wood statues sculptured by local artists from Central Highlands provinces, with 3 themes, including artistic statues, general houses statues, and traditional statues. The exhibition captures daily life of Central Highlands people and highlights their cultural identities. Visitors to the exhibition will have a chance to explore the art of sculpture performed by a day and cohort artists. As part of the Đà Lạt Flower Festival, an international exhibition on flowers and bonsai opened at the Đà Lạt Flower Garden on December the 30th. Covering an area of 16 hectares, the event attracted the participation of 85 units from 15 cities and provinces nationwide, along with a number of flower businesses from the Netherlands and China. The exhibition, which will close on January the 3rd, offers a chance for domestic and foreign associations and businesses operating in flowers and bonsai to meet and promote cooperation. World Top 100 DJ Ronski Speed and Danish pop band Asteroids Galaxy Tour will perform at a New Year countdown party in Hanoi on December the 31st. DJ Ronski Speed will stir up the festive atmosphere in the August Revolution Square in front of the Hanoi Opera House to bring in the new year. Danish pop band Asteroids Galaxy Tour will also perform in the New Year countdown party with the hit The Golden Age. Vietnamese-Australian singer Thanh Bùi, who was among the top 8 finalists in Australia Idol 2008 and the Rhapsody Philharmonic, which includes Vietnam National Academy of Music students, will also perform at the event. The countdown party is expected to attract thousands of people to join in welcoming the new year. Similar countdown party is also scheduled for Ho Chi Minh City and Nha Trang City in the central province of Khánh Hòa. That comes to the end of our program today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.